And welcome back to another episode of The Sit Down. We're live on a Sunday this time instead of a Saturday. I am T. Harris at When the Needle Drops.
And I'm QG at Nerdy Lil Bubba.
And as always, our mission on The Sit Down is to share our love for music in a way that is accessible and enjoyable for everyone, from the novice to the knowledgeable, with the goal of never being loud and wrong. Let the church say amen.
Amen to that, good brother.
All right, so if you look down at the bottom, you see that ticker down there asking you all to subscribe, follow, like, and share the Saturday Sit Down on YouTube, Instagram, and the TikTok. It costs you nothing to subscribe, so please tell a friend and tell a friend. Tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, cousin, Pookie, and them. Just make sure they check us out. All right, and as Q always says,
you might just learn something.
You might just learn something. All right, so Q, tell the folks what we talking about this evening, my brother.
I've been excited about this show ever since we decided we're gonna put it together. Today we are talking about the top 10 R&B albums of the glorious year of 1996.
Yeah, 1996. One of the best years in Black music. One of the best years, and some even say it might be the last great year in Black music, just because of the depth of the music that was dropped and also the diversity. I mean, from the first release that we're going to talk about dropping in January to the end of the year, you had hit after hit after hit, and they just kept coming. So, all right. But before we get into any particulars, I am going to add our guests to the stage. Some of y'all are familiar with them. Some of you may not be, but y'all, we got the R&B Reps in the house.
That's right. We got Sister Alise, aka Naturally Alise, and Brother JR, both of the R&B representatives. Please welcome them to the Saturday Sit Down on a Sunday. They are no strangers to how we get down. So y'all get ready for what's going to be an action-packed show.
Man, listen, first of all, we said this pre-show, we are excited to have y'all back on. It's been far too long. We had JR on last year, and Alise wasn't able to make it. So we said, we switched up the schedule. We said we got to get both of them on here this time. So we are excited to have y'all back. So for those people who may be watching you for the first time, tell the folks about yourselves, if you like, and about your platform.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
JR.
Oh, me? Okay, all right. So y'all, we're the R&B representatives. We started 2020. We just talk about R&B, just talk mess, talk about, classic albums or whatever, but we have a show, Catch That, which you guys have been on. We got to get them on together, but they've been on separately, and we talk about albums, we sit there, we discuss it, we have a good time doing it, and it's just great. You know what I mean? I'm the star of it all, of course. But I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
No, baby. Just like Prince, happy birthday, Prince. Baby, I'm a star.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. But this is
Go ahead, JR. I'm sorry.
Like, this platform is great. Like, for our Catch That. So, like, we just like to do like y'all. You want to come and just learn something. You know what I mean? And definitely, take hold of our culture for real. Because you know how when they grab it, how that goes.
Listen,
I'm glad that y'all have y'all platform or what y'all do, and y'all listen, y'all think y'all learn something. So that's what we try to do here too. So that's pretty much what we are, the R&B Reps, bro.
And y'all do a fantastic job at it. And I know Q and I both shared this with you guys before. Y'all are why we do what we do.
That's right.
Because we saw y'all and we were like, okay, we can do this thing. So yeah.
And y'all damn sure doing it. What? What Saturdays? Man, please. I normally be out, but then I'll be in y'all lives, especially when y'all do the gospel stuff. I have communion by myself. So
but yeah, y'all, if y'all
communion Sunday, y'all. So listen.
Yeah, he already got if you see JR with the red cup, you know it's about to be a good time. So we're gonna have fun with them. We're gonna discuss these albums, we're gonna talk music. And before we get into the music, I got a few questions that I wanted to ask the panel this evening. So we're going to go into a quick Q&A session. But also, let me shout out the T-shirts. Because first of all, y'all came prepared tonight. Both of them representing Sisters with Voices. We'll get into them a little later, but they got the SWV shirts on. And then Q rocking the Maxwell Urban Hanks joint. And then I want to give a shout out to one local businesses, Need Nelia, Tavonna Taylor. She hooked me up. The shirt says introverted but willing to discuss 90s R&B. Ain't too many things I'm willing to talk to strangers about, but you want to bring up R&B music, I'm your guy. We'll talk. So shout out to Tavonna Taylor at Need Nelia for hooking your boy up with this shirt. So first question, y'all. Thinking back to 1996, what songs were in heavy rotation for you? Ladies first. Alise, what were some of the jams that you were bobbing your head to and vibing to 30 years ago?
All right. So Ascension and something.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Hard Body. What else? Use Your Heart. What did my mind go blank? I had to start with me.
Patty.
Oh my God, I was playing everything. I was playing a lot of the Total. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
One in a Million.
Yeah.
Oh my God. 4-Page Letter. Shit. I was listening to everything. Why y'all pick me first?
Listen, we'll come back to you, but I'm pretty sure we're all going to say some songs that you listen to at some point. All right, Jay, what were some of the songs you were listening to?
Definitely Top Dog with.
Oh, I think he may have froze.
Probably Be Twisted from Keith Sweat.
There we go.
I'm like Alise. Why y'all pick me? It's like, no, I'm kidding. Twisted, 4-Page Letter, Use Your Heart. Going into 96, there were songs in 95 I was still rocking to. So obviously I was still rocking to the Fantasy remix from Mariah.
Oh, yeah.
Always Be My Baby. Sitting Up in My Room from Brandy. Maxwell for sure. Lady from D'Angelo.
Yeah.
For Your Love from Stevie.
Yeah, that was 96.
Yep, I was playing that. I was playing, well, my girl had a greatest hits album by this time. So I mean, Runaway, I was still rocking to. Those are pretty it. Like, yeah, John, I'm an album head, but those were mostly the singles I was rocking to for real.
Oh, I'll Do Anything, I'm Sorry, which is my very favorite Genuine song. Not even close.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot.
All right, what about you, Q?
You Making Me High?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I will admit that at this particular time, I wasn't listening to a whole lot of R&B because I was still on the rap thing. But the few R&B jams I did rock out to or jam to was, of course, Ascension and Something by Maxwell. Let's Lay Together by the Isley Brothers. 5 Steps and Tell Me by Drew Hill. And also You Making Me High by Tony Braxton. And Twisted by Keith Sweat. And when I heard the Sexual Healing remix of that,
you dug one out the crates on that one. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I hunted and hunted. I could never find that single to save my life.
That wasn't on the maxi single, because usually they have maxi single about 5 different tracks.
I couldn't find that joint nowhere.
Yeah,
it wasn't until later years that I found it, but
yeah. Okay. For me, one of my favorite joints of this year was Case Touch Me Tease Me. I still remember when that video came out. A lot of the songs from the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack that released the last end of 95, like Sitting Up in My Room and Let It Flow and Count on Me. Some of those were some of my joints.
Let It Flow, that's JR's favorite song.
Okay, keep going. See, don't pay her no mind.
He said keep going. Tony Rich, Nobody Knows.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
With the brother who everybody thought was Babyface when he first came out. Yeah, look at JR's face. But yeah,
Alise about to show off because y'all said Tony Rich.
Listen, y'all, if this is your first time seeing Alise on any show, Alise got about every album that we're gonna talk about.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought me and Q used to be flexing on them, but nah, Alise be flexing.
No, even close.
It's all good though. All right, next question. All right. So lots of artists dropped in 96, and we'll talk a lot about them today. But and this question is open to anyone on the panel. What artist do you wish had dropped an album in 96?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was. Yeah.
It was stacked. Like
it was. It really was, man.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, JR, we do have an answer. And when I say it, you're gonna be like, damn.
Who?
Adriana Evans.
That's right.
I know her. I got her singing too.
Instead of 97.
Instead of 97.
Yeah. There we go. It's one of those timing is everything situations.
Because when
go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Because when we talked about it with Dark Adams on the show, our whole thing was, why was this released in 97? Like we had a whole thing that was it was just dropped in the wrong time. Actually, it really should have been out in 95, but 96 still would have been better.
Yeah. The Adriana Evans CD, I got put onto it mad late, but yeah, it was fire.
Now,
still is fire.
My answer, my answer would be, I think this group dropped their album too late, and it was a follow-up to a smash. It was In Vogue. They should have dropped in 96, but
I agree.
I think when the EV3 dropped, 98?
97. It dropped in 97.
Yeah, so it was like a year after like Don't Let Go Love came out. And then at that point they had already split up. Dawn had left the group, and that momentum from that single was gone.
Good.
So the only person I could think of that I wish had a drop in 96, and she still blazed the charts when she dropped her next album, but Mary J. Because you gotta think she had what's the 411 dropped in 91, 92. Then she hit us in 94 with My Life. So I was like, I just knew she was gonna drop something in 96, but she dropped her next album in 97, which is still good for her, but I wish she had moved it up by a year.
A little bit.
That's fair.
I gotta highlight this. I gotta highlight this comment right here that we just got. Because I, as a top 9 at 9 alumni on Z93, JAMZ, Charleston, South Carolina. Yes, R. Kelly's Bump and Grind remix was the #1 requested song during that time, for sure.
Yes.
even though we know we don't talk about Robert.
No, we'll talk about Robert.
Oh yeah, but it's just true.
But it's true.
Hey, you can't deny history. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And and that's the thing. You can't talk about 90s R&B without including him, despite his
Yeah, we won't go into depth on that. All right, and we'll be talking about another person who you also refer to as he who shall not be named later on in this episode. All right. Next question. In your opinion, all right, what makes this year in R&B so special?
I think it's what both you and QG said was the depth, the variety. It was so many. When we listed the songs we liked, they were different kinds of R&B, and that was every voice was distinct. Like
correct.
You weren't like, is that Kalani? Is that Snow Leopard? Is that look? You knew who it was, So that was important. Yeah. And I think also it still is a time where people still danced. And I don't know, it was just it was perfect. But go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, I don't disagree.
And it seems like you had a diverse collection of producers. Like there wasn't just 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 producers doing the same songs. It was a whole bunch of people that was out there doing the production. And like you said, Alise, you had the distinct voices everybody, you had variety. If you wanted a fast jam, you got it. You wanted a mid-tempo jam, you got it. You wanted something slow and sexy, you got that too. So there was diverseness across it, if you will. And I know because 1996 is so special to me, it helped write a part of my life soundtrack during that time.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that leads us right into our next question. So how did the music of this year help shape the soundtrack of your life?
I know for me, I was just moving back up to New York again. So I was leaving South Carolina to come back to New York. So it was like a new life again. You know what I mean? So all of this new music that was coming out, it was just like, ooh, and the sound was changing. This was it was no longer that hip hop soul anymore.
Yes.
And it was more of the brand of really hip hop really emerging into R&B for real. And R&B was kind of finding its way in it. And they were doing it perfectly during this time to me. And I think that's why every time I think of 1996, I'm like, oh my God, I was coming back up north. I was getting back to, in South Carolina, I was able to walk outside without my shoes on. You know what I'm saying? That was me.
That's right.
But now I'm walking back home. I can't do that anymore. Like, it's just like a whole different thing for me. So it was just like, wow. Like, every time I go back to this year, I'm like, oh my God, I was coming back home again. I was like, oh, I'm back in New York. It's like, oh, okay. And the sound was a little bit more gritty, and that's what I loved about it. So that's how it really became a soundtrack of my life.
I'm like you, JR. Like this year in particular, man, we had just moved to a different town, different school. I was the new kid in school. Didn't really know my way around that particular area in that school. And what I had was my music, man. Like, I remember I would go in my room, close my door. I had a little JVC, little CD player with the dual tape decks, and I'd just vibe out, man. I'd listen to the radio, whatever few little CDs I had, and it was me and my music. It takes me back to that bedroom at the top of the stairs. I remember I had the first bedroom at the very top of the stairs, and I just remember sitting at my desk and like drawing or writing or reading Word Up and Vibe and The Source and listening to that music in the background, man. So it really just transports you to those moments in time. So that's why this year is so special for me.
Yeah. For me, this will be when I'm entering my senior year. So becoming an adult. So it's 96 is 96 and 97 are a big fucking deal. It just period for me, but especially with music. And 96 brought me Maxwell. And y'all know,
at least my wife would agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Yeah. Look, you didn't even say nothing. He's
no, Maxwell had him.
Yeah. Maxwell had him, boy.
For 5 seconds knows. Like it's very important music to me. And so, and I got to meet him and whatever. But
So I know for me, man, 1996 was probably one of the grandest years of my life. I had graduated high school. Shout out to Stratford High School in Goose Creek, South Carolina, class of 1996. Some other things happened in Young Q's life that made him into a man, let's just say, at that point in time. And also, I began my journey at the University of South Carolina in August of 1996. So, it was just a whole lot going on at that time, and that was just one of the best times of my life. So, all the R&B history we're going to talk about today helped write that live soundtrack for me during that year. So
yeah. And if y'all remember, man, most of these albums that we're going to talk about, like, there really wasn't no obscure R&B. Almost every single one of these albums had songs that were on heavy rotation on radio. Like, there weren't these big corporations that owned the black radio stations around the country. Everybody was sort of doing their own thing. And as a result, we heard songs that may not necessarily have been singles, which we'll address once we get into some of these albums. Those songs became a part of the soundtrack of our lives as well. These album cuts were being played on radio.
That's right. In full.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about this. I don't want to spend too much time on this because this could be a whole episode, and I think we will eventually get there. We'll talk about this later, but briefly, that's like I put briefly in front of it. What do you think has caused everybody give me one reason? What has caused the slow decline of R&B music from this point? Basically, from I would say 1996 to about 2000 was sort of a renaissance in black music, right? And then from that point forward, there was a slow decline. And once you hit the 2010s, there was this huge drop off, right? Mm-hmm. What caused that? Everybody give me one reason. If you can.
Unfortunately, it would be hip hop.
My answer was going to be crunk. That was my answer. The release of Yeah was the final hurrah for what we knew as 90s R&B. That was a signal of shit's about to shift.
Wow.
Yep.
And
I agree, because when Little John was looking like he was hot, and Crunk was really kind of making his way, and they just needed something. And once Usher gave us Yeah, it was like, that's it. Because then what? Sierra came with goodies. Then it just kept going and going and going. It was like the traditional R&B was done. That's why 2005 we kind of championed it, because it's like, this was the last hurrah. This was it. After that, it was kind of like,
I'm gonna say corporations. Corporations is what happened to what happened to what we knew R&B to be, because it was all about chasing the dollar and whatever was the hottest thing. And there was a couple artists that they decided to introduce. And don't get me wrong, these dudes were talented, but it was kind of like, oh, we want to get even more money, so we have to kind of shift the audience of who's going to listen to R&B. And so in order for us to do that, we have to draw upon certain artists that can kind of cross over, if you will, to bring on certain audiences.
I love Simple Life with Kelly. I would piggyback off what she says and what J.R. Alise says about everybody wanted to be a rapper. All right, this Chicago-based R&B singer who we had discussed earlier, goes by one initial. He went from singing ballads and songs about sex to deciding he wanted to be an R&B thug.
Yep.
And from that point on, you had copycats.
Yep.
And that's exactly what everything on the radio started to sound like.
Everything.
Very true.
Yeah.
Everything.
All right. So for those of you who are joining us, welcome to tonight's episode of the Sit Down on Sunday. We're joined by naturally Alise and JR of the R&B Reps, and we're talking R&B of 1996. So Q, before we get into the music, kind of tell the folks how we got here and decided on these 10 albums that we're going to showcase tonight.
So we got together as a collective and we basically said, okay, name your top 10 R&B albums, your own personal top 10. We compiled the list based upon the amount of votes. These are the albums that we decided to highlight in it. Now, that's not saying that other albums wouldn't have made the cut. This is just what we came up with based upon our personal list. And so once we made that cut, we just came with the list, and here we go. Now, there might be a few alternative albums that we might discuss outside of this, but these are the top 10 that we came up collectively as a group. So,
yeah. And I'll be honest with you, Q can attest. Q can attest to this. Like once we got down the first 9, like it was like boom, 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 boom. We had some commonalities. We hit 10, and there were like 5 that had like 1 vote apiece. And it hurt to leave some of them albums off that list, man. I ain't gonna even lie, but
because it's one of them. I was like, damn, y'all only gave me 1 vote.
I know.
Ooh, I wonder what it is.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But man, that hurt to leave some of those albums off that list, man. I ain't gonna even lie, but we'll talk about them once we get there. So, as always, all our discussions go round robin style. You share your memories, performances, productions. What made these albums stand out during this time. We're gonna try to put them in the proper context and perspective of what was happening in music at that time. So, we're going to do these albums in order of release, their release date. So this album right here was released on February 13th, 1996. It's a trio of young ladies, Kima, Keisha, and Pam. The album we're talking about is Total. So, R&B Reps, y'all are our guests. We're going to let you guys kind of kick off the discussion. Talk to us about your first memories of Total.
My first memory of these girls was thank God for production. Am I lying? So, because when I saw them on Video Soul, and they did Can't You See on Video Soul, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I remember this.
I remember that in real time.
Yes. And I was like, okay. But then, like, when I first actually heard it on the radio, it was like, Can't You See just knocked. When Big comes in and it just knocked. So it was like, oh, and then right after then you come with No One Else, which was hot. I was like, oh. So I was like finally seeing them live. I was like, ooh. I was like, okay. I was like, production. So when I got the album, I was like, all right, I was like, the production is magnificent.
It is.
Hitman did what they needed to do with these three girls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And also Raphael Sadiq coming in with 2 records for real. Yeah. So, I was like, okay, Puff, put in a lot of money for this and got the right production for these girls because that's what they need. Because production really pulled this album, and that's just what it is. That's what I have to say about it.
And listen, and that's the absolute truth according to JR.
That's right.
But you're correct, JR. But they had the swag to pull it off, though.
They did.
That's what made it interesting because it wasn't just production. You had your image. You had, I don't know. They just pulled it off, and the songs were just so good.
Yeah.
And I mean, they kind of make. I mean, y'all don't shoot me, but it just made me think of the same for TLC. Thank God for production because
you didn't lie.
It's the same thing. But they were fun. They had a personality. They could dance. It worked.
It worked.
It did. They had the it factor.
Yeah.
Well, I think
and Total had an it factor is for that time. They just had it.
Yeah. They look like the girls. I don't know if y'all remember those of us of a certain age going to the hair salon with your mama, and they have them girls in the hair magazines. That's who Total looked like.
Yeah. Black Hair Magazine, all that.
Yeah. That's what they look like. They had that image, man.
I was about to say, because I remember around that time, a lot of girls was rocking the Toni Braxton short haircut. And then when Total came out with their short hairstyle, I remember a lot of women rocking that too. Yeah. So I always conjured up the image of, you ever seen the meme where they say, any girl that had a hairstyle like this could run, track?
Yeah.
That's the image that conjured up when I would see Total. But I remember seeing the video on Video Soul. My favorite song from them was Kissing You.
Yep.
Yes, Lord.
Kissing You. And then when they did the remix,
Yes.
Because Puff could always come up with a remix for you.
Yeah, he can. Even though he didn't do it, but that's fine.
No, JR, he cut the lights on in the studio. Stop playing.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
that's what he did. He turned the board on. Yeah,
he did his song right and cutting on the lights. That's right. That's you right.
Okay, look, Stevie J was the one that probably put it together. We know, but still,
yeah.
He had to be the one to cut the lights on and the board and pay the money.
Right. And exactly. Like, I'm getting my songwriting credit, even though I don't even know what the song is called, but that's fine.
Yeah. So hey, this right here. Listen, real talk. How many of y'all remember because of Keisha having them paw tattoos on her leg? Girls was going to get them paw tattoos. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Because they went to get these because of Eve.
Yep. Same thing. Yep.
Yeah. True.
That's crazy, man, how music can influence the culture like that. But yeah, I remember my first time hearing these girls was, I didn't know who they were, but singing the hook on Juicy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's right.
And the original version of One More Chance, too. The album version. Back when like you would be disappointed, you go buy the album and you expecting to hear the one that's out on the radio, and that wouldn't be it.
Yep. Because I was blown. I was like, wait a minute, this is not what they play on the radio right now. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, you had to go buy the One More Chance single.
Right.
Single,
to get
yeah,
to get
that's
that
how they
version.
got you.
Yep.
And that's how the record blew. because it wasn't on the album, so you had to go buy the single. So
or catch the video on Video Soul or Rap City, as you say.
For real. What's crazy about this album, man? What's crazy about this album is y'all remember Can't You See was on the New Jersey Drive soundtrack.
It was,
Yes, it was.
That came out like almost a full year before this album dropped. So it's amazing they were able to keep up that steam from that first single going into 96 like they did. But shoot, when no one else hit, you had the Brat on there, who was one of the hottest female MCs at the time.
It was everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Then they did the remix though with Foxy and Kim.
Foxy and Kim on it. Go ahead, Alise.
Did the one on the New Jersey Drive, did that have the big intro on it?
Yeah,
I feel like it did. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but Kissing You, one of the best R&B songs of the 90s. Can't get around that, man. Like, Raphael Sadiq gave them girls some fire with that one.
And I love the remix too.
Yeah, the remix is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simple Life with Kelly. Thanks for putting that on the board, Q. They had the Around the Way vibe, and they were relatable. I think Puff was using the Mary Jodeci. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
On everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
But it worked. It worked.
It worked.
It did.
Yeah. So we're gonna go on to the next album, y'all. Next album we're gonna talk about came out on April 2nd, 1996. It's Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite. Alise, I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Yeah,
go ahead, Alise.
Go ahead, Alise.
Go ahead, Alise.
So it was with Urban Hang Suite. It is all the way a 10 out of 10 album, subjectively and objectively, I think. Because it's my favorite, but I think it's one of the best albums, R&B albums.
Yeah,
definitely modern. Well, how far back does modern goes 20 years? What's modern? What does that word mean?
I'm gonna look that up while you talk.
Like for real. Okay. But so it might be past modern at this point, but even though it feels like yesterday for me. But it was so fresh a sound, and we had our D'Angelo come, so we got a little taste of something new and different. And then we get Maxwell, and it's like, oh, okay. Like, we're getting some more of this good, thick music that reminds me of the music of the past, but it's updated. It's got some different kind of drums with with everything, and it just kind of just really blew things wide open.
You talk about you mentioned D'Angelo. Like, when I think D'Angelo, because you always, when you talk about Brown Sugar, you gotta talk about Urban Hang Suite, because they were so close. They like cousins. Like, so with D'Angelo first album, you got that church vibe, like the organs and like sort of the connection to the street. And then Maxwell's his was so smooth and so polished, man. Like, but both did what they had to do.
His with Maxwell, I think with him, he gave us the feeling of Marvin, but made it his own.
He did.
It's like the I Want You type of thing that he gave us on this. And then for us to know that you had Stuart, what is his name?
Matheson.
Had him, which he was down with Sade. So you're getting that, all of that rap in one, and he created his own style to it. You know what I mean? And I think with that, it was like, I always love how Maxwell say he has to thank D'Angelo, because his album was done first.
It was, the record label they held on to it for like a year.
Yes, because they didn't know where it would fit. So they was like, you know what? He said, all right. They let D'Angelo go, and he was like, good. D'Angelo got a new lane open. I can come right behind him, which worked. You know what I mean? So, like you said, you have to talk about Brown Sugar and Urban Hang Suite. You have no choice. You have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why
right there together, man.
Yep, they are.
I just had a thought. In this 96 landscape where a lot of these albums have some sort of hip hop element to it, Maxwell was able to be relevant to young people without the hip hop element.
I was just about to say that.
You know why? Because it sounded like the music that our parents liked and listened to. That's why. Yep.
Because I was, getting that like early 80s, maybe mid 70s vibe when I was listening to it. And I think a lot of people gravitated towards it because it was different. Because like we said, everything was kind of hip hop soul-ish around that time. But this was like more, as I always like to say, organic, And then just Maxwell was just completely different. I mean, I'm talking about completely different than anybody else's. I'm talking. Look, Maxwell had the fro. Saying he was wearing the linens, the linen dashikis,
the big collar dress
collars. You know what I'm saying? He had a completely different look. He had a completely different sound, and I think that's the reason why a lot of us or a lot of people gravitated towards it. And so I know when I put the first song I heard was something. I was like, oh shit, this album's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? Then he hit us with Ascension, and then my other favorite one is Till the Cops Come Knocking.
That was the first single.
Yeah, and then look at the album cover picture. You know what I'm saying? Like I finally had to look at this thing up close and personal. Like, wait a minute. So that's a wall, and then this the carpet, and then this is a lady's shoes.
You know what time it is. He's saying welcome.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
About to go down.
It's like, sit down, relax yourself. Relax yourself for what we about.
And like you said, our parents could rock with this because when we think of D'Angelo looked like us.
He did.
What we were wearing. He was the dude that was with the jeans and the Timbs and the big Tommy Hilfiger shirt with the leather jacket. The cornrows. That was us.
Right.
But Maxwell was more on that, kind of suit type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And our parents wasn't kind of scared of that. It was like, okay. We're not fearing this. Because D'Angelo is a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you look at Maxwell, and Maxwell's like, okay, all right, it's the Cosby of it all. You know what I'm saying? But our parents can still rock to it. Because like you said, we can jam to something, and our parents like it too. You know what I'm saying? We can rock until the cops come knocking. You know what I mean? And our parents was looking like, why the hell are y'all singing this? But okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? It worked, and that's why I think this album, because it's Marvin Gaye, but it's a new style, and we were able to connect to it and our parents. So
I don't remember my mom buying very many new artists, but she rocked with Maxwell.
Oh, okay,
and still do to this day. Yeah, she really wasn't feeling a lot of the music that was on the radio, because I remember she basically was us at this point in her life, and she was like, "This music on the radio is terrible. I don't like any of this stuff. It all sounds the same." And then Maxwell came out, and she was like, I like this. Yeah, this sounds like something I listened to when I was a teenager. Yeah, but Urban Haine Suite, absolute classic. As the kids say, no skips. You can listen to it from start to finish uninterrupted. Period.
That's how you study, man. For real.
Yes, true.
And in our black ass lifetimes, that we have heard Ascension 1 trillion and a half times, and none of us on this screen are ever sick of it. It doesn't come on and we're not.
Yep.
Like, it's that song.
Yeah, it's one of those smooth songs that you could throw this on at a cookout right now.
Yep.
And everybody gonna vibe to it.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then Maxwell hit us with the remix of Ascension with using the SOS band.
Come on.
Yeah.
I hate it. I
love it.
I hate it.
You don't like it,
Alise? Come on, man. How could you hate that?
How
could you not like No One's Gonna Love You?
We talked about it on our show when we did with B. Cox, and we talked about the album. And me and B. Cox was like, yo, we love it. Alise was like, I hate it.
I did this whole same thing. If you listen to it, it don't even quite line up exactly right, like the mix. And I hate it.
I'm gonna go back and listen to music. It sounded like it was seamless.
Yeah,
it sounded like he adjusted his singing style to do that remix. If you listen real closely,
she wasn't vibing. She got into you get into the technicalities.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what she is. What?
That's not new vocals.
No,
It sounds like new vocals.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
it
I
don't.
don't agree. No,
I think it's
That's why I
overdubbed.
hate it, because right away it sounds like a bad blend
DJ
that they be doing on Instagram with their AI.
Yeah, like the
a
new
bad
DJs
blend.
that think they DJs and ain't.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Listen to it again. Listen. It
Hey.
come on when I was in the car and it came on, and I was just like a couple years ago, and I was like, "Yep, still hate it."
I'm gonna go back and listen to it again, but that's.
What
I mean, I don't
like
want to make y'all hate it, but
No,
I'm not gonna hate it now. Never that.
But this is like one of my hills. I just and y'all and everybody know.
Now,
Me and my
what
homegirl
about
Maxine is the Maxwell like ultimate fans. So
Yes.
for me to be like so about it.
Hey, what about the something mellow smooth remix on the Love Jones soundtrack?
One of the best remixes
One of
ever.
the best ever.
I do like that
of all
one. Yeah.
time.
What?
Listen.
What?
So sexy. It's
Good
one of the
God.
sexiest things I ever heard.
Yeah, and that's
On
new
the
vocals.
plane.
That's new vocals right there.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till
What
the
a-
police come through, he says in that joint. Yeah.
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah. We're gonna move on. Oh Lord, thank y'all for joining us this evening. We are with the R&B Reps talking about the top 10 R&B albums of the year 1996. And now we're on number 3. This album was released on April 23rd, 1996. JR and Alise are rocking their t-shirts. You know, they got mad love for these sisters with voices. Coco, Taj, and Lily. Let's talk about it, man. JR, go ahead.
My favorite girl group of all time. I think all y'all know this. Everybody knows this. First of all, I was kind of upset because it was too long. I ain't even gonna lie. It came out in 92. This didn't come out to 96.
Yeah.
It was a little too long.
Mhm.
But I was like, cool. This is my favorite album for a reason, because this is when I exactly got back to New York. So this was the first album that I got. And I listened to it and I love it because the girls were more involved with it, which they started writing more like You're the One and other stuff. And they kind of got what they wanted across from it. But the only thing that I'm missing is a lot of Brian.
You know what? That's what I wrote in my notes too. I wrote
Yes.
that in my notes. I said my only gripe with this album, and I love it, is the fact that B. Morgan didn't get as much push this album as he did the first one, because that first album is all him.
Basically,
Yeah. And then this album is like he got song credits on there, and it's like none of them were singles.
He was mad about that because he said the reason why the label did that because he made so much money off of It's About Time. All that money was his, and then mind you, the remixes. Then he made money off the remixes.
And it was so many remixes.
Yeah.
It was just, they was like, you know what? So when they realized the Anything remix that All Star did, and he also did the Right Here Human Nature, they figured, let's go to him, it'll be cheaper. So that's why they worked with him. And I was like, you kind of, it doesn't work, because I'm like, we know them from Brian's sound.
We do.
So Brian's song should have been a single. Like on this album, Fine Time
should have been a single.
That was their week of this record.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
Period.
I have to agree with what the Her Diva just said. The best songs on the album were not radio singles. That is very true.
Absolute true.
I agree.
True.
I agree. You are my love when this feeling like, come on, like even though Pharrell and them gave Use Your Heart, but when this feeling is oh God, like this whole album was just it didn't roll out wrong, and you could tell by the end of it they were just trying to throw things that hopefully it would stick, and you could see it. Yeah, you could see it.
And Use Your Heart. I absolutely love that song, man.
Oh,
like, that's probably top
Express.
10 T. Harris R&B songs of all time. Period.
You know, I blame RCA Records for that album not getting as much push as it should have. They just again, it's a matter of timing, right? Because I think if they had released it maybe 94, 95, it probably would have got the proper push. But by the time this album came out, RCA Records was no longer doing black music. And so they didn't put as much push behind it as I think they should have.
Wow.
Or if they weren't another label, they probably would have got even, the proper push.
Mm-hmm. I think that, and then mind you, this is the time where when they first came out, that's why that whole Escape thing to me is a little weird when people kind of go back and forth with SWV and Escape. It was TLC and SWV at the time. That was just what it was.
Yes.
And when TLC comes out with Crazy Sexy Cool in 94, that's when SWV should have came out, or the beginning of 95.
Yep.
So it would have been like, okay, it would have kind of been the neck and neck again. But like you said, Q, it would have been more of a push. Because RCA Black Division just got swiped. It was just done.
Yeah, done.
They didn't know what to do. So they throwing out it's all about you and Taj Oli. It was just all over the place. It was like, what are y'all doing? I'm hearing what you need on the radio. I'm like,
Yeah.
Like, y'all don't even know what y'all doing with this. But I love it. But like y'all said, the album joins, but I still pissed off because Fine Time should have been the single. And that would have been the week of this album. And I think a lot of people would have knew more about it. You know what I mean? But it went platinum, so hey, but
it did. But I felt like it could have did better. It didn't have no direction from the label. None whatsoever.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go to the next one, y'all. So June 18th, Alise may have dropped off. Okay. We'll go ahead and continue. I'll drop her back in once she logs back in. She's having some technical issues right now. But the next album we're going to talk about, June 18th, 1996, the Diva of LaFace Records.
Yes,
we're talking Tony Braxton's Secrets album.
Yes, God.
I can hear it right now.
Yeah. I know, man. Listen, man, Tony Braxton had every grown teenage boy and grown man crushing on her.
From that video
phase of her career, from the video alone,
the
futuristic joint and the white cat suit, buddy.
I'm saying, I mean, you went from Tony Braxton with the short cut and the jeans and the leathers to you got Tony with some hair now, and the white cat suit, and she, oh man.
Say no
boy,
more.
17-year-old me was like, Tony,
boy, look here.
Okay.
Look here. Yeah, Tony was something serious during this era right here, man.
Yeah,
something serious. But like she came off that. I mean, the debut album, one of the best R&B albums ever made.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you get this, and she just continues that momentum for the next year and a half off of this, man. Because you making me high, unbreak my heart, which you could not escape. Good Lord. How long was
I wanted to escape it?
That joint was played just by, seeing like every time you heard the radio for at least 2 years.
That and the music video. Yeah. Yeah. They when I tell you they wore that song out.
Yeah. But again, she got the push.
She did.
She got the push.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we got Alise back.
It's just the fact that I think with this album, you can see her really growing as an artist, right? Because the debut, she really didn't. They just gave her them songs, said, girl, sing it, and that's it. She only got that one joint, Best Friend, that she wrote, and that was it. That was it. So then she got to this, and she started a little bit of the writing, like Talking in His Sleep, and How Could an Angel Break My Heart, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we were getting a little bit of who Tony was. You know what I mean? So it was just yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, The Affair.
It's such a lie. Like what? But it's a top 5 Tony song for me. I love Talking in His Sleep. Yeah, she's just giving the dramatics of it all. Like,
the promises he said it would be for always.
Yeah, you know how Tony feel about how she sings, boy. She gonna have me right in that joint, man.
I think Tony played it a little safe with the first album, and granted, that's because it was her debut, and so I think LaFace was like, "Look, we're not gonna let you just put everything out there. We're gonna play it a little bit safer, right?
Mm-hmm.
True.
But by the second album, now that the world knew who she was, that's when she's like, okay, gloves off. I don't have them shackles on me no more.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do what I, sing what I want or how I want to sing.
Yeah. And
And
of course, you had I don't want to love that song.
I've been listening to that like for the past month. I've been listening to that a lot. Like I'm loving this song.
Man, that's a great song.
Oh my God.
And then the B-side of that, I love me some him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was like this. I was just talking about this with somebody. It was just like how Tony got 8 singles off the first one, 7 off the second. Like that's don't got to do shit. Well, that's a tour right there.
Yeah,
yeah. It was me you were talking to.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Look, blame it on the next time, girl.
Wait a minute. So y'all said between those 2 albums, she basically had like 15, 16 songs that were getting radio play?
That was 4 singles.
That is insane to think of.
Heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
guys
sometimes you go back and look at records from back then, and you looking at what the singles are, and you be like, that was a single? Not with the Tonys. You like, oh yeah, that's my song.
And I love that Babyface had, and I think he talked about it on somebody's podcast. I forgot who it was, but he was just like he loved Shanice and freaking Shantae Moore. They are all over this album.
They are. Yep. Yep. And Shanice, well, we do a whole episode about her and how her career was.
Background wise, yes.
I don't understand what happened there.
Love Shanice, man. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to number 6, y'all. Oh, we're on number 5 now. All right, number 5, self-titled album from this artist who's well established. I like to refer to him as the king of New Jack Swing. The beggingest brother in music, Mr. Keith Sweat, album of the same name. Yes.
When I tell you that I wore this CD out when I got it, buddy. I mean, Twisted. Like I said, I was playing Twisted all the time.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I heard the Sexual Healing remix. Damn near. I mean, I walked to Papa Jazz, dug through everything, couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Went home to Charleston, I went to Manifest, couldn't find it. I mean, when I got my car, I drove to Manifest again in Columbia, couldn't find it. I went to Sounds Familiar. I was hell-bent on trying to find that damn remix, and I couldn't find it nowhere. And then he had other cuts too, like Chocolate Girl.
Oh,
Chocolate Girl.
Girl. Hey, Q.
Hey,
you had to go hard already.
This CD was hot. This CD was dope. Even though we knew that Keith Sweat was begging, that was his trademark. But
that was his thing.
This CD was hitting on everything.
Yeah,
it gave you everything you needed.
Yep.
You know what? Yep. I blame the decline in R&B for people talking shit about them begging, and now they got what they wanted, and now they ain't begging, and now everybody mad.
Yep. Bring back begging. Bring back begging in R&B music.
I ain't begging. I see all this begging, and then we ain't having no more. Oh, we missing begging.
We missing begging. Well, y'all didn't want that no more.
Yeah, right. Everybody wanted to be a rapper now.
Everybody want to be a rapper. You
don't want to have no sensitivity in you. Like, I don't get it. Like,
or R&B.
That's why Keith was getting all the girls.
Yeah.
He was singing to him.
Yeah, because y'all said once 2000 hit, y'all said dudes that beg was simps. Yeah. Now you want it
the
back.
The ones that can't sing worth a lick said it. That's who said it.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on that. But okay, so let me ask y'all this. I remember when this album dropped, and then Twisted blew up like right out the gate, right? And then I remember reading articles in Vibe. I subscribed to Vibe and Vibe magazine, reading an article in Vibe when this album was released. Everybody said this was Keith Sweat's comeback album. What are y'all thoughts on that?
See, that's why you had idiots writing back in the day. You just had people writing all kind of dumb shit because that was not Keith Sweat's comeback album.
Comeback album.
Like Keith Sweat never left. Like he never left the conversation.
Nope.
Didn't leave. And not just as the front man, he never left as a producer and songwriter.
Thank
you. He was all over the radio. Yeah.
So he act like and they act like the last album before that didn't exist. So Get Up on It was huge. Yeah. Like, what are they talking about? Like,
and that was just 2 years before this one dropped.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith Sweat's comeback album.
Like I said, I used to read Vibe and Source and all that. They used to piss me off with some of the dumb shit they used to write.
Yeah.
Back then. I'm like, who's writing this? And y'all don't know what you're talking about.
And we were young and realized that, man.
That's why we should be doing this now. You see what I'm saying? Because we back then saying that shit was bullshit, and now
right.
You know what song I dig on this album? His cover of "Just a Touch" by Slave.
Me too,
Lord.
I ain't gonna even lie. Keith was jamming on that joint, boy.
Even though he sound like a mosquito, but it's still
mosquito. Yeah. As Ed Bowser said. He said, yeah, I know he sounds like a mosquito, but
not a mosquito. Wow.
Man,
but no, I mean, I liked it because he kept the song true to itself. He put a little light touch on it.
Yeah, but it was
But it didn't sway from his real thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was singing a song of the person that is his influence. Him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It made sense.
Steve Arrington, right?
Yeah, that was Steve Arrington.
Steve Arrington. Yeah.
Love it.
Steve Arrington.
And then how could you not like the song?
I know you like Come With Me with Uncle Ron now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And how could you not like the song Nobody?
I fucks with that album the long way. But I love Keith Sweat, though. So
yeah.
I love that album.
Yeah, that's a great album. It's a great album. I went back. What's really cool when we do these episodes like this where we discuss albums, it gives me an opportunity to go back and listen to some of these albums from start to finish. I haven't listened to in a long time, man. It really, really makes you miss good music. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just remember when Nobody would come on at the club, the lights get all low, and they would just drop it. You know, there wouldn't be no lead up to it. It would just be like, I want to ride. And then it's like, oh, shit, you already know what time it is.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to number 6. Album number 6 was dropped on August 13th, 1996. It's actually her second album on the Black Ground label. This young lady is known as Aliyah, aka Baby Girl. Now y'all gotta remember. So when did Age Ain't Nothing But a Number drop? 94?
That was 94.
And she got mired in that controversy with capital letter R.
Mm-hmm.
And I think didn't they end up leaving Jive because of that and going to Atlantic?
Yep.
Yes.
Black Ground? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so Aliyah was kind of searching. They were kind of searching for her sound. Like, what's the next album gonna sound like? And boy, when she hooked up with Timbaland and Missy, So interesting fact I found out about this album. I'm pretty sure y'all know this. This album was originally supposed to be produced by He Who Shall Not Be Named, Sean Combs, and he dropped out.
Good.
I'm so glad he did.
I'm so glad he did.
Goodness gracious. Yeah,
he would have had her sounding like Total.
Exactly.
With better vocals, but
but yeah, One in a Million. Let's talk about our memories of this album, man. The visuals for this album were so dope.
I just remember the commercial of the album coming out, and Aliyah is coming out of the ground, and then it's like, yes. I was like, oh, like what's about to happen? Like I'm like, oh, and then with If Your Girl Only Knew drop, it was like, whoa.
First single.
It was like, whoa, this is a new sound. Something is happening here.
That was some futuristic stuff, man.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought up the commercial because they did a rollout for real.
Period.
And they did it like completely right. Like I have no notes on the things that happened during this album with her and her image and everything. Like it couldn't have been more perfect.
I'm telling you,
the timing and the skill level of this production, and it's something brand new. Oh, what a time! It was exciting.
Yeah, I don't use this term often, but when they say albums were ahead of its time as far as sound goes, this was one of those.
This, yeah.
You listen to this now, this could get radio play right now.
Oh yeah, because I remember when they dropped 1 in a Million, and if you listen, I mean, it sounds like the bugs, you know, that we used to hear growing up in the country.
Yeah, them cicadas.
The cicadas.
Yeah.
And then Tim was able to take that sound and craft it to that. Yeah. But there was an interesting comment I highlight here by Michael Jones when he said the song on the Sunset Park soundtrack, "Are You Ready?" was the setup. And now that I think about it, it was. And again, that's another single I had a hell of a time trying to find, by the way. And so, but yeah, that was the run up. And then you had Timbaland and Missy that were, I mean, they were starting to burn white hot at that time.
This right here put them into a whole nother stratosphere.
It was out of here.
They were out of here after that. Yeah,
out of here. Right.
But you know what was interesting was how all this came about, how they just dropped it at the right time to kind of get away from a certain controversy that happened. And I tell people this was actually in Vibe magazine.
It was.
They talked about it. It was a little paragraph, and they showed the marriage certificate, and and they dropped this right at the right time just to say, you know what, we're trying to move away
from that.
Completely separated herself from that. Different sound, different image, different look.
Everything.
Perfect, man.
Because there was a lot of people that were just, even producers were scared to work with her. You know what I mean? Because of all of that. You know what I mean? But Missy and Timbaland were hungry. They were coming out of that basement of like, yo, we hungry. And mind you, they're doing this the same time they doing this another album.
We're gonna talk about.
Yes. So at the same time, they are this. That's why I was like, whoa, where Timbaland and Missy was at, and Static and all them, it was nuts. Like, oof. Oh God.
Yeah. Them Devontae Swing disciples.
Yes.
Swing mob.
Basement the dungeon, but
Yo, I'm gonna go on a tangent. Devontae was like, yo, that dude was crazy, man. Some of the stuff he was doing to them, I'm like,
he had them eating oodles and noodles and water. That's all they were doing. Like no radios, no none of that. Like they were going through it. Like for real. We need a documentary about what was going on in the basement.
For real.
Oh man.
One of them crazy geniuses, man. She got a couple dope covers on here too, man. I like her version of "Got to Give It Up." And then she did she do "Choosy Lover" on this one too?
Yes, she did. And I love how that's my old and the new. I loved it.
Yeah.
How they did that.
Was gonna give you was an Isaac Brothers cover.
Yeah, when that beat drop, it's like,
I remember she performed on New York Undercover.
She did.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Killed it.
Bring back New York Undercover.
Yeah.
Hello, we need Natalie's.
Yeah, we need Natalie's back.
Oh yeah, Natalie's.
Do y'all remember the first time you heard the beat, the 4-page letter?
That's my favorite Aliyah song. I lost my ever-loving mind. Lost it.
Good.
Like I was like, what is this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing sounded like this.
What is this?
Oh, turn me up some more.
Yeah, turn me up some more. Yeah, a little more.
It goes back. Go back what we said earlier. You had diversity in production because they was making something that made you think like, what? This is not the normal sound. Like, what is this?
Yeah, that's why when I see kids at that are my son's ages with Aaliyah shirts on, I'd be so tempted to ask them, name me one Aaliyah song.
Right.
She more than just that pretty girl on your t-shirt now. You need to be able to speak on it if you're gonna rock the
they
gear.
Gonna name the joint with Chris Brown, and that's about it.
We ain't man.
No, we not.
Or the one with Drake. That guy.
Must we bring Aubrey into this conversation?
No. We'll save him. We'll save him.
He's pervasive. You can't escape him.
You can't escape him.
like them damn vines I gotta cut down every time I cut the grass.
Exactly.
This can't go away.
It's like plucking dandelions out your yard, man. You think they going, and you're like, yeah, another
Here
one.
they come again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Invasive species. Like, don't plant them in your garden.
Nuh-uh. Here they come. Y'all are crazy, man. That's exactly why we need to have y'all on, man. Oh my God. I appreciate the laughs. All right. Album number 7. Another self-titled. This is another debut album from a group out of Atlanta. Four Young Men, Q Mike, Slim to Run. Dang, JR, let me finish the introduction first.
Go ahead.
Q Mike, Slim to
JR
Run
is
from Atlanta, Georgia. These gentlemen are known as 112. Self-titled album dropped on August 27th, 1996. Q, I know how you feel about Slim as the lead singer, but man, this 112 is still one of my favorite groups, man. Even though they 65 right now, they
I like 112.
They're not the full 112. It's two dudes and two background dancers. That's it.
No, and I saw them. So last year, I think it was last year, my wife and I went to the family reunion out at Salamander Resort in Virginia, and 112 was the Saturday night performers. Well, it was kind of like 1 + 1.5.
Yeah,
because it was not the original lineup at all.
Yeah, that was 66.
But
the real voices ain't there. So I mean,
But that said, I mean, when this album dropped, I mean, come on now, you couldn't get away from Only You.
But the
album, you know what I'm saying, and the Biggie remix
was so much more than
Only It was a lot more, and it also gave us a debut of Mace.
It did.
Well, the remix did.
Yeah,
gave us a debut of Mace.
Yeah,
and so but you couldn't get away from that song. But this album was fire.
So
when it dropped back then.
So
this album is fire. I'm gonna tell y'all my two favorite songs on this album, and it's because it's on my top bridges, and that is "Come See Me" and "Call Me."
Yeah,
I mean, "Call My Name." Call my name.
Call my name. Yeah.
Call My Name. I think that might be my favorite on there. Like,
yeah,
that's the smooth. That's the
what?
That's the,
about the beat for that.
Groove,
yeah,
and that bridge is bananas.
I think I listened to this CD. I still listen to this album to this day. Yeah, I still listen to this album to this day. And JR, you said it, like Slim was the lead singer because Puff wanted a distinctive sound. Because no other lead singer sounded like that, because everybody was trying to be Aaron Hall and KC. So he put a different voice out there. But them other boys, them later albums, them other boys shine. Yeah.
I'm so glad that he did, because I can't take Slim voice at all. I just can't. It just bothers me. It makes me angry, to be honest. I can't do it. But again, this album is so, because my favorite on here is Now That We're Done. That is my.
Somebody brought it up.
Somebody brought it up.
Oh, for real? Oh, yes.
Right
that
here.
is my favorite. I can't even stunt.
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
And I said, name of the.
And JR, that's a hell of a bridge too on that one.
What? And it's right after the intro too. Like it's coming in like that. So yes, I do like the album for real, but I'm just like, I'm thinking Puff is a business, and he was like, this is what we need. Yeah, we need somebody that voice is different. He did that with Total. He did. Pam's voice was different. So it was like, I'm gonna put that. But
that album would be perfect for me if Cupid won't on it.
Hello.
Y'all don't like Cupid?
At all.
No, we don't like Cupid.
Y'all don't like Cupid.
Oh, wow.
You know the part, you know what I like about Cupid? The bridge.
The beat.
The bridge and the instrumental. But the bridge, when the boys start hitting them gospel harmonies.
Well, we know who it is.
Yeah. That's the one thing about 112 that I always like. You can hear
Deron
and Q's background vocals are so distinctive, man. It carries those albums.
And might give you a little ooh and
he give you a little bit. Yeah, he give you a little bit of that gruff, that kind of scruff.
But yeah, man, I don't like Cupid.
Yeah.
How can you not like Cupid?
So Q don't know.
You gotta slide the
roof back. How can you like it?
How can you like it?
Look, that's one of them songs where, you know, I say spring, summertime, and it's just cool enough. You had the windows down. You got to slide the roof back.
No.
And you just hiding.
This makes me nauseous.
Wow.
I rode along with it because everybody loved it, but I did not like it in the time.
Me either.
Wow.
I was about tired of it.
I kind of sung it in a mocking way. I'm like, Cupid, like picking and just singing it along because that was the song. I mean, I ain't taking it away from people that like it, but it's one of my least favorite songs of the 90s.
I
like
think
singles.
so. And in this corner, brother Bill from And in This Corner, he and I, we've had so many discussions about this album, man. What shines on this album are the album cuts.
Oh yeah,
this is one of those examples where the album cuts are better than the freaking singles, man.
Way better.
Blow them out the water. Like I'm just gonna name some of the songs. Like y'all talked about Now That We're Done. Call My Name. Can I Touch You? Yeah. Why Does? Throw It All Away. Like, come on, man.
Throw it up. Man, I love this album.
Yeah. Cute. Yeah, y'all might have to have us on to talk about this album.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one y'all want to do? Oh, that'll be great.
JR's like, no.
This is what y'all want to do?
I get Slim Fever, but this album is dope as shit. Like,
it is.
You can't deny what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give it Fever, but this album is dope. And then a lot of these joints was from Boyz II Men.
Yep.
They wrote a lot of these joints and gave it to them. Yep. You know what I mean? So, hey, it worked. And he didn't Jodeci them. That's another thing I'd like too. He did not Jodeci them. He did Boyz II Men them in a way. But I like to see, Puffer follow trends instead of make them. So
because Boyz II Men had started that pop. They had started going pop.
Yes.
And then he basically put them in that Boyz II Men mode, but made them R&B soul. Yeah.
Had them in them the Water Runs Dry
the white
outfits and Only You, the original version. The original, you know what I mean, in that video. So So I did find out. I'll end it on this, but I did find out that them boys hated Only You. They didn't want that to be the first single.
They sure did.
They hated it. They wanted Now That We're Done to be the first single.
No. Oh wow.
No,
that would have
been wrong.
That would have been wrong. I'm glad that the record. I'm glad that the label was like, nah, y'all, this gonna be y'all first single. They didn't want it.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn. Right, quick question. Only You or Only You remix? I prefer the original.
Both. I love both.
Go with both.
Yeah,
I love both.
I like the original. Yeah. You couldn't escape. You like I said, that's one of those songs you couldn't escape either.
Not at all. No. You heard that joint everywhere.
Everywhere. All right. We're gonna go to album number 8 now. All right. This group's second release. On this album, they replaced 2 of their original members, Dave Hollister and Levi Little, with Eric Williams and Mark Middleton. And they gave us Another Level. And these gentlemen are known as Blackstreet. Now, before we get into the music, I will say this. I listened to Teddy Riley's autobiography on audiobook. If I was Chauncey, I would want to whoop Teddy Riley ass. Bro, he talked so much trash about Chauncey in that book, man.
I would have laughed like shit if he would have said in it that he had them struggle ass vocals.
He said it. He said it in the
book.
For real? Yeah, he said he basically in so many words said Chauncey couldn't sing until he got a hold of him. Chauncey, he'd have to see me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Man, this album right here, though, what? Buddy, I wore this album. Matter of fact, I think I had to buy it twice.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I think my first one got jacked, and the second one was when I held on to it. But I played this joint so much. I still play it from time to time.
Man, I love this album.
I love this album, man.
Shout out to Mark Middleton, boy. Oh, Mark Middleton can sing.
He came in singing. You hear me? Like
Dave, who?
We're missing Dave. Dave was like, okay, how does and what you call it came in, and mind you, he was kind of on the end of No Diggity. To be honest with you, he doing little ad libs and all that, and it's like, this nigga singing, we know it ain't Chauncey at all.
Man, this album I'm reminiscing now about my favorite song on there is Never Gonna Let You Go Away.
That's it. That's it.
Again, y'all don't understand. You gotta open up the roof on this.
That's it.
If you got a sunroof, open it. If you got a drop top, let it down and blast it. It's a whole vibe.
Ate that song down. And did y'all see? And I talked about this when we did it with Keith Burrows. Shout out to him. when y'all saw when they did it on their Unplugged.
Yep.
We used to have Unplugged back then. And they were in them Sears suits. Clearance all suits. They sung down.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. Never gonna let you go wasn't even a single, but it was play on radio every single day.
Yep. I heard that on Quiet Storm.
Yeah, Quiet Storm. Yep. Boy, he sung his face off on that, boy.
Woo.
Yeah.
And Money Can't Buy Me Love.
Yep.
I love the fact that Michael had to he had to give the rights to it. You know what I love it. I love it. They are angry, but I love it.
You know what?
I'm like, yes, you own them, Mike.
JR, on the episode when we had Keith Burrows, didn't I go on a rant of why how much I hated this song?
You did.
Which one? Money Can't Buy Me Love.
Yes. She did. The only good thing she did was at least Michael owned it. That was the only thing.
Yeah, then I was like, well, silver lining.
Right.
But honestly, though, I didn't like when No Diggity came out. I guess because they played it so much, I began to hate that song.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Because they kept playing it everywhere.
The first time I heard it, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, but they just kept playing it over and over. You couldn't run away from it.
No.
But for some reason, I was in that phase where I was just buying anything back then. And, I ended up buying it. And I was like, okay, they got a solid album outside of, No Diggity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made me
Yeah.
Oh, I got to highlight this one because this one actually became one of my sleeper songs. So our brother at In This Corner podcast, I let the spin on Time of Reveal. I dig that song too. And The Lord Is Real. The Lord is Real. That song was hot.
That was hot. I like I Can't Get You Off My Mind. Eric, shout out to Eric Williams. Yeah, he killed that. Yeah.
That back end on that album is amazing.
What? I was listening to it yesterday, man, and I was like, man, once you get to about track 6 all the way through,
let it ride.
Let it ride, man. Just let it ride.
Except
I forgot about that.
Fucking interludes and shit.
That interlude was stupid.
Yeah.
Which one?
Especially the radio one.
The mother with the radio one.
The motherlude. Yeah.
Okay. But I like the little joint where the girl was like, how true love feels.
That was his daughter.
That was
his daughter.
I like that look. I like that one,
Yeah,
that one.
That was my other rant. And Keith Burrows reenacted the whole thing. And I was like, no.
The interlude that I wish should have been a full song was My Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should have been a full song.
Yeah.
Period. But I love when they did it. I think they did, and Art Middleton went off on that. I was just like, oh my God, but that should have been. But my favorite has to be Happy Song.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And then what's crazy is 2 years later, 2 or 3 years later, he comes out with another version of Blackstreet, and him and Chauncey are still the only members from the original 2.
That joint was terrible.
That album should not even.
That album should never even been released.
That's in the top 20 CDs I wish I had never bought.
Oh, you bought them? Oh man,
I'm so ashamed.
When I saw that they didn't have Mark and Eric, I was like, yeah, I'm good on that.
I'm so ashamed. I bought that CD and it was terrible.
Shame.
You could buy
one.
You could buy that album. You could buy that album on vinyl for like a nickel. Seriously.
Yeah.
They probably put that joint out for free.
But then remember what they reunited again.
People still ain't get it.
But I remember Blackstreet reunited, I think, about 3-4 years after that.
Yeah.
And they brought back Dave Hollister. Because I guess they had to fulfill their contract with MCA.
Yeah.
Wow. When I saw Blackstreet, because I just saw them out here at maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And it was like them. It was like, and what I don't like, because then Teddy, it's like Blackstreet featuring Teddy Riley. I'm like, come on.
Featuring Teddy Riley, you can't sing.
You stick to playing the keyboards, Teddy.
And just be yes.
Yeah, you keep playing the keyboards and doing the the voice box.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It was like you're Blackstreet, and that's just what it is. And then David Hollister came out. But I was like,
stop talking on camera and
Yeah.
Well,
stop saying
I was rocking. I did rock with
Teddy Riley.
Right.
Yeah,
I was rocking with Dave Hollister till he tried to imitate his alleged organization. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Trying to perp allegedly, and I don't get down with such things. So
that.
You ain't got a lot to kick it.
Exactly. All right, so we are down to our final two. Again, thank you guys for joining us this evening. We are live with the R&B Reps discussing the best R&B albums of 1996. So we are down to number 9. And this was the second release from the Swing Mob crew, dropped on October 8th, 1996, from a gentleman known as Genuine. The album is Genuine, The Bachelor.
Yeah,
Alise, you've been waiting for your moment.
Yeah, that her. Yeah, her.
Go for it. She's been waiting for this. She said, listen, so before I let Alise talk, so when we shared with them the albums that we were going to talk about, Alise was like, cool, I'm ready. But I'm going to talk about Genuine for a long time. All right. All I'm going to talk about is Genuine. So
go ahead, girl.
You have the floor, good sis.
So, again, like T says, most Swing Mob. And so we had our, good old Missy Misdemeanor, Timberland. And again, we had that sound, and they knew how to use that sound on different people.
Yeah.
And you got to use it on this dramatic gospel singing lunatic. It worked perfect. It worked perfect. It was just, I go to Genuine. I ain't going for seriousness. I'm going for pure ridiculous, like niggerdom. Like and he does it in such an artistic, and he, singing down, like it's just. But I'm going for that. I love some nonsense. I am full of nonsense. I be needing it. Like, put that shit in my veins. Like, it's.
Listen,
I love
Alise, me and you that talked about it's another fellow gentleman from the DMV area who be on that nonsense too. Johnny Gill. Me and you talk about how much we love Johnny, because Johnny and Genuine be cutting up, boy.
They do.
Cutting up on a song.
But let me tell you the difference though. Johnny is singing very serious lyrics written by your baby faces and stuff.
Yeah.
Genuine is singing about bullshit.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Back to the variety.
Yes. Yeah.
You know me, I love my very serious R&B and my things and the lyrics and the vocals have to be just right. But I got I need my little bag of bullshit too. I need both. Balance.
I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner, someone who know how to ride.
You could not get away from that damn song.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You could not get away from that. Now the remix, I could kind of deal with the remix.
Yeah.
But the original, you just could not get away from that shit. No matter where you went, it was all you was hearing Pony.
Listen.
Right. Because once the crossover touch it, it's gone.
Man, I remember the girls in high school going crazy over Genuine. The dude had that good hair too.
Good hair,
them squirrely sideburns.
Yeah, he was using good conditioner. Don't act like Genuine had some good hair. Don't do that. Don't
condition. No, that was a kit, baby. That was a kit.
That was a kit.
Straight up. That was
the
finest dude.
Girls used to be going crazy over Genuine, boy.
I mean, I just remember girls in college going crazy over Genuine. So he had that Al B. Shore, kind of, what's my man's name? That was in New Jack City. The brother from
Christopher Williams.
Christopher Williams. He had that Christopher Williams, Al B. Shore thing going. It's like, okay, they couldn't find another one, so now I'm gonna be the one to step up and be the third iteration.
Yeah, man. But the singles off this album, though. Listen to it. Pony, Tell Me Do You Wanna, When Doves Cry. I don't like When Doves Cry.
Neither do I.
We don't talk
I
about
don't
that.
like none of Genuine covers, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll do anything. I'm sorry. That's my joint right there. Got that.
That's my
bounce in it.
favorite.
Yeah, and then Only When You Lonely.
Now that's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
Yeah.
But I'll do anything. The way freaking Timbaland used the Stevie sample, like the way he did it was like, what? Like that little piece.
Yep.
Like what?
The beginning of the song. That
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the beginning of Visions, and like he's using that, and it's like, how'd you do this? Like Timbaland's is a
and using the Budweiser frogs on Pony. Come on, man.
And a baby cry on Are You That Somebody? Like, how does this work?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my sister's jam comment, and she said,
what she said?
She said, talking about J.Y. said, it was kind of dry on the temples.
Y'all a fool for that.
Hey, yo.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe he forgot to use the S curve activated that day.
Yeah.
He might have ran out.
Yeah, this album was dope, man. That's one thing I miss about music from this era. Like, you got to sit with an album for like a year. It's gonna give you 5 or 6 singles off of it. And you got to really sit with it and learn, listen to it and learn the songs and the lyrics and get the feel for it. They wasn't dropping the album 6 months right after the first one came out.
No.
Yeah.
That's how he 6 singles.
6
y'all,
singles, y'all.
Even that, like now you getting a 1 single and they done moved on. Like
they done moved on. Yep.
Like,
they treat albums like mixtapes now, man.
Really? Yeah. They really do.
Only DMX was dropping an album every other day.
For real. Yeah.
But he could get away with that.
No, and did it.
Did it. Yeah. Did it well. When Alise, you talking about him being on that BS? He said, and in this corner when Genuine was on 106 and Park when they brought him out on that stretcher.
That was foolish, and I was here for every bit of it. Like,
love it.
Y'all came up that hospital bed, yo.
Yeah. Yo, he came up out that bed like.
Y'all said he was with the foolishness, so
I like that you could do
but you know what I love about Genuine?
Commit,
he did.
I'm in there. You fully commit to the bit.
Yeah, even to this day, like when people be clowning him on like social media, like the same OG dance, and when he fell off the stage, like he loved that stuff, man. Like he keeps it up. Yeah. That's it. The slide.
The bobblehead.
Same OG. Yo. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, it's amazing to me that, like you said, Alise, earlier, they were, I think either you or JR said this, they were working on this album and One in a Million at the same time. Could you imagine going back and forth between the studio sessions on these 2 albums? And they literally dropped, let me look at the dates. Aaliyah dropped in August, Genuine dropped in October.
Crazy.
It's
like it kept their sound going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you get into the beginning of 97 and Missy dropped Super Duper Fly. Like it just kept going. It was like
kept going. Yep.
Nobody could ride with them.
I wonder what it would have sounded like or what they would have done with I'll Do Anything if they decided to use that production for Aaliyah, just of what they would have did to highlight her, like what they would. I wonder. And I wonder, the One on a Million beat, I could hear Genuine doing.
I can hear Genuine on that too.
I can't do that. That's why he on the remix.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. You bring up a good point.
Good. Yeah. He makes some very good points, JR.
Does. Man, I know we got one more album to go, but y'all, we done went down memory lane, man. Boy, this was some heaters that dropped this year. Oh my goodness.
That's why I ain't had no money.
What you talking about? I was spending I remember I had a part-time job working at Publix. I could only work weekends, man, but I was spending all my money on CDs. Like, real talk.
I don't know how I managed to do it because I ain't had no job when I got to USC, but somehow I managed to come up with about $10.
Yeah,
And
this predates like Napster and burning CDs and stuff. Like we was going in the store and buying these joints, man.
If they had Napster when I first got to the yard, it'd have been over with.
Yeah,
it'd have been over with.
Well, I had a bunch of CDs. I mean, a stupid amount of CDs because I was a Columbia House and them girly.
Shh, don't say that out loud. You still owe the money.
Probably millions. I was on it. I was tired.
Did y'all
and BMG music service?
I ain't had no money back then, y'all. So I was getting my 3 for 10s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know about them 3 for 10s.
Listen, because after a while, my mother was like, "Look, this stuff is too expensive. I'm sorry. Like, you gonna have to pick one."
Yeah,
like y'all got to understand back then.
Yeah, and they didn't come in the jewel case. They came in a little sleeve.
The sleeve, yes.
Yeah.
Or if it was a case, it was those real thin ones, and they didn't really lock when you click. Yeah.
And the cassette was even.
Listen, my sister Jeff,
that's what somebody had told me.
Columbia House and BMG had me straight. I can't tell you how many aliases I used to get my CD collection up. Man. I done been T. Harris, E. Harris, L. Harris, T. Harrison, T. Hernandez. I done been everybody.
They tell us 12 CDs for a penny.
What you think we gonna do? And they put it in a magazine for a teenager to be like, "Yep, I'm gonna get."
I used to cut mine out from a Parade magazine. It used to come in the newspaper.
Yep.
And they used to advertise that. That's how I got my first set. I was like, "Oh shit, I can get 12 CDs for a penny."
You have to take the penny. You have to tape the penny on there.
I had to tape the penny on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you know what that was about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, I'm just glad.
Kind of
label is
kind of judge some stats, you know.
That's basically what that was. Yeah.
You know, shit.
Of course.
You know.
Shit.
Shipped platinum.
We are at our 10th album, y'all. The last one released. Well, the latest of the ones that we're talking about. November 19th, 1996, self-titled album from these gentlemen from Baltimore. As they said, Baltimore. All right.
Baltimore.
Drew Hill. Drew Hill.
Again, this CD right here. Ooh,
everything.
A monster.
I love this album.
Everything.
I don't even want to talk about the singles. I want to talk about like April Showers.
Man, look, we had somebody come on. We had somebody come on and talk about that song on our minis.
April Showers, and
Vegas,
the cover of Love Train, and not the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak version. I'm talking about the Cisco version where Keith Sweat come on at the end and say "Ride It."
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, part of why I love the Drew Hill cover because it's ridiculous.
It is. It is.
And that is why I love
Cisco. All you gotta do is say Cisco.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's chaotic.
Yeah,
it is.
But I love it though.
It is,
and that's why I love it.
Yeah.
But for me, when you get Drew Hill and 112, I know. Boys and Men was like, we done. It's our reign is over. Our reign is over. It's over because these new kids are coming in now, and they're no longer the ones in the suits and stuff anymore. Like that's not gonna work anymore. Like they coming in and they have a hip hop flair that Boys and Men just didn't have. Yeah. So then when they come with Evolution, they're trying to follow them instead of being the trendsetters that they were. And it's because of Drew Hill and 112 albums. It was just like, and even Sean said that. They was just like, when they won the AMAs they was like, Drew Hill should have got this. They was like, we don't understand. We thank y'all, but Drew Hill should have got this. You know what I mean? But when I was hearing both of these, I was like,
because Drew Hill was too black.
It's gonna be hard for y'all.
Well, because Boys to Men, they wanted that crossover success, and so they got it. But their core audience was just like, all right. I mean, y'all got a couple hits, but now we're on this. We're on to Tell Me. What you want?
I always call when I listen to Dru Hill, especially with Cisco as the lead. I always say this is the evolution of the black male group lead singer. Like he's the final boss because you had Charlie Wilson, you had Aaron, and you had Casey, and then here comes Cisco crazy behind.
Yeah, the dramatic of it all. Yeah.
Every single one of them, man. They all. It's like great uncle, the nephew. You know. Yeah, man. I
gotta highlight this comment here.
And this album is just so. Oh man, look.
Oh,
listen.
Still goes.
To this day, still
and the beauty of it,
to this day.
The original is so fire, and then you get this fucking remix that give you tempo. That's fire.
Yeah.
Like,
man, you talk about a song they used to ring off in the club.
Yeah, they hit.
I mean, as soon as you hear that opening beat,
yo, the dance for everybody.
Everybody just runs.
Yep.
Do you want to dance? Yep. I'm gonna make you dance. So I think I like the remix better than the original version.
I do too. But yeah, they killed it. They killed it.
And
you know, Woody shines on this album too. Shout out to Woody, man. Like after Woody left the group, it wasn't the same, man.
Yeah. And that was like 19 of them, and I'm over it.
Good Lord, how many members? It's a bunch of members of Dru Hill.
They just started playing in it now, and
they just started absorbing groups. Like, oh, y'all want to perform? Come on.
Why?
I just saw them. They was in Baltimore about 2 weeks ago, and I went. They was on the tour with Genuine. You know the '90s tour. They was Genuine Joe and Dru Hill, and they home. So I'm thinking it was Keith Sweat, and I'm thinking, all right, they home. I'm like, okay, who's who? And I'm like, oh, Black. I see Black. I'm like, okay, who are you? I'm like, okay, Nokia. Okay, I know this. Yeah. I'm like, and then because you know, Jazz is not doing the hop no more.
No more.
He waits till that song is over and then he walks out.
Yeah. His knees said, "Nah, we good on
that." And for a while, he was sitting in the chair some years back.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
He'd be sitting off on the side.
Dru Hill just so off. But like you said, not Nokia,
Woody shines, man.
Yes, he does.
Like yes, he does. I'm thinking about some of the songs on here that I'm looking at the album track list. Some of the songs that were not singles that like could have been singles. Share My World. Oh, so special.
Oh,
yep.
All Alone. April Showers. Good Lord. Banger. Somebody said I'll Be the One too. Yeah. I got that CD. I still have that CD. I wore that album out.
What's crazy is it is very good. What was crazy to me was when I first heard about them, I was like, Dru Hill, like, is this a chick? Because think about it, I mean, you know.
Yeah. That androgynous.
Like, I thought it was a new female R&B singer. And then, you know, when I heard the songs, I was like, okay, this is rocking. But then I found out how they came up with the name Dru Hill. And if you ever get a chance, Jared, you might have already been there, but for everybody else, you ever been to Druid Hills Park?
Druid Hill Park, yep.
We've been there a lot.
Cavernous. It's cavernous.
We've been there a lot.
It's big, it's huge.
Yeah, man, it's laid out. It's a lot.
Yeah,
because we went to AFRAM out there last year, and it's like, who's for this joint? And so you had to walk a mile, and there was some other things that happened. And we said we ain't going back.
Oh yeah, you gonna walk.
Oh, you gonna walk a lot.
Oh God,
because it's not
as hot as that one that last one me and you went to, and it was like 104 degrees or some shit.
That's the one me, you, and Brita went to. Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't even
post no pictures or nothing because every picture of me, I looked like just a wet dog. Like it was bad. It's about the hottest I ever been in my life.
Ain't no shade out there.
Yeah.
There's no shade out there. So
yeah, the singles, man. Y'all know the singles for this album. Tell Me, In My Bed, Never Make a Promise, 5 Steps. Yeah, where he skipped some steps, but we ignore it because the song's so damn dope.
Okay.
Yeah, we ignore. We don't care that you went from 3 to 5. It don't matter.
It's fine.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
It's such a great song.
It is, man.
5 Steps, such a great song to come on in a room full of black folk of our ages.
What?
It's the best.
It's the ultimate. It's one of those
vibes. I'm in the room.
Yeah, if you don't know it, get out.
Yeah, pretty much.
I agree.
In the room, I'm about to Cisco y'all down to the ground, right, JR?
And don't forget the ad libs too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we done completed our 10, y'all.
Oh,
we completed our 10. So quickly to review, man, this has been fun, y'all. All right,
Yes,
total self-titled.
It's been a time.
Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, SWV's New Beginnings, Tony Braxton's Secrets, Keith Sweat self-titled, Aaliyah's 1 in a Million, 112 self-titled, Blackstreet's Another Level, Genuine's The Bachelor, and then Drew Hill self-titled. Now we're gonna get into the albums that missed the cut. All right, I'm gonna start the first one because Q know how hurt I was about this one, the one that didn't make the cut. New Edition's Home Again.
I was just about to say, what happened?
I blame the friends of the pod on this one because I put it out there. I asked several people. I probably sent the poll to like 20 people. Mm-hmm. It was like, y'all help us break the tie. I'm gonna tell y'all the 4 albums that were tied.
Okay.
New Edition's Home Again. Case first album, Case, Donnell Jones, My Heart, and Isley Brothers' Mission to Please. Those are the 4 that were tied.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they overwhelmingly chose Total. When I tell you I was hurt they didn't choose Home Again, I was hurt.
They rather production than real singers and production. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. The first and only time you got all 6 members a New Edition together, and they killed it.
They did.
Amazing ass album.
That's an amazing album, man. Good.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. I just peeped the fun fact of 96 because that's when the charts were combined with the hip hop and the R&B.
Hip hop R&B charts.
Is that New Edition album and Tony Braxton and Blackstreet was the only ones that had #1 R&B albums.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
But, Tony was only a week.
That's it?
That's
the only one that had a long run was Blackstreet, and you could thank No Diggity.
Wait, so Tony Braxton only had a week, but she had Unbreak My Heart. You making me, man, come on.
But see, y'all got to remember at that time, everything was hip hop dominated.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it.
The radio was hip hop dominated. I mean, like I said earlier, myself, I wasn't listening to a whole lot of R&B at that point. Yeah. You had to really drop something hot in order, R&B wise, in order for me to be on it. Because some of these albums I didn't buy right away. When they first dropped.
Same. Yeah.
And so that's why you only had 3 albums that were at the top, because everybody was listening to nothing but rap, hip hop around that time.
Yeah, my only disappointment with Home Again was them boys fell out. Yeah.
Their egos. This was an ego.
This was right after they had all did their thing and sold millions, and then you tried to bring all them personalities back together. It was too much. Because by the time you got to the end, man, and that One More Day video, it was only Ricky in the video.
Yeah, but they needed each other because they were still broke.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Michael Bivins. He might not have been, but
everybody else. Bobby wasn't broke at that point. Yet.
Not yet.
He was married to Whitney. They were getting that good money by then. So they were good.
Okay.
Everybody else needed.
And Johnny.
Yeah.
But MCA was still in the pockets of everybody else.
Yeah. And Johnny said, "Okay, I'm going to LSG." Bye.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, y'all go ahead and have all that infight, and I'm out. Did Ralph ever release a follow up to his debut?
Nope.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Okay.
In '94.
Oh,
he did.
Yeah, that means I didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it.
Don't even.
Yeah.
See, now that's a case study, right? Because Ralph should have went and got his own separate deal away from MCA, because there was no way he was going to be able to compete with Bobby at the same time, and that's exactly what MCA did. Messing around with Lil Silas, Junior telling him, "Oh, stay with the label." No, he should have took that deal with Hollywood Records.
Yeah,
but as me and JR, as JR always, say about I lost my thought
about Ralph being just a lead singer of New Edition.
Yeah, he's not he wasn't the greatest candidate for a solo artist.
Yeah, he don't have the personality and kind
he
of
don't have the
charisma. Like
as much as I love my girls, Coco don't have it.
No, yeah,
she could sing down, but don't have it. She needs Lily and Todd beside her. Ralph needs the boys with him for him to shine. Without them, it's like you're like, okay.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of JT Taylor from Kool and the Gang.
Yeah,
because he went solo, but without Kool and the Gang, you know, I like JT Taylor, but it just didn't have that same factor.
Yeah. Well, some them JT Taylor songs they ain't do good with us, but they did do good. A lot of them did good over there.
Well, yeah. All right. So New Edition Home Again missed the cut. I'm still mad about that. I'm hurt. I see. The Her Diva said it too. She's like, ain't no way Blackstreet and Genuine better than New Edition Home Again.
I told y'all it was a hell of a time putting that list together.
Yeah, it ain't.
Because we went back and forth. Like we actually had a debate.
Like we debated,
including the New Edition album on the top 10 list.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's why we put it out to the people.
We put it out there.
Let the people decide, and then we'll go with whatever they say.
The people chose.
We had a hell of a time trying to figure out if it should be included in that top 10 or not. So
if you just tuning in, you didn't see New Edition on the top 10 list. Just know that it was in there, but it was basically the tie got broken by friends of the pod. Yeah. All right. Here's some good ones right here. Michael Jones said also don't forget the soundtracks. Don't Be a Menace, Sunset Park. I School High, The Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Set It Off soundtrack came out in '96.
Set It Off. Yep.
Yeah. The Nutty Professor soundtrack was dope. That was a sleeper. Same thing with Sunset Park.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Edition, Let's Get the Mood Right. Johnny Gill dropped in '96. Yep. Great album.
That's what I'm saying. Johnny was just like, yo, y'all want to fight? I'm straight. I got my solo deal with Motown over here.
With Motown.
Johnny was
I got my solo deal with Motown.
Yeah, Johnny was like, okay, cool. We're going to come out with this album with everybody. I got an album coming out later this year, too.
Right. I'm cool. I'm cool on y'all.
I'm getting money regardless. Having illusions I'm going to get the loot. Yeah.
Let's keep the mood right.
Yep, that's it. Put on that old red dress.
Put on that old red dress.
But look, I was mad that Mission to Please didn't make the cut because now, how could y'all not like Mission to Please?
Brothers.
Mission to Please, yes. The Isleys came back and showed their ass.
They did.
I re-listened to that about a month ago. And I forgot how good it was.
Yeah. Angela Winbush.
Angela, she got that pen. She got production. Unfortunately, they also fell in with that one.
Yeah. Capital letter. That's what I'm going to start calling him, capital letter.
With capital letter. And, you know, he did his thing on the production.
He did.
You know,
I'm not going to front.
And he actually brought back, because a lot of, if you think about it, people our age may or may not have known about the Isley Brothers and or Mr. Big. So he did kind of bring him
back. He bridged the generations, man.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he bridged the generations. I give props where they deserve. Space Jam soundtrack. Can't forget about the Space Jam soundtrack. That's 96 too. That was November 96. All right, other albums. Case's self-titled debut album came out in 96 and missed the cut. Donnell Jones, My Heart, his cover of Stevie's.
Knocks me off my feet.
Knocks me off my feet and killed it.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
That album boring to me though.
Yeah, the album boring. Yeah, 702, No Doubt. That came.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
Okay. Don't forget them.
Who remembers when 702 was with the group Subway? Playing that game we will play.
The little games we played. That was before Mila came.
Yep, before Mila came. Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
You go hide. I don't like it now, but I did really, really like it in the time.
Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
I did. I ain't go front.
11/20/79 by Mona Lisa.
Mona
The
Lisa,
Day by Babyface. The Day by Babyface.
Babyface, yeah.
Yep. And Your Secret Love by Luther Vandross too. Yeah.
Ooh,
the Babyface album.
Babyface.
It's a really good album. Every time I close my eyes on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh,
yes,
man,
it is.
What a song. You got Mariah and Kenny G on there? we can go on and on, y'all. So, but yeah, those are the albums that did make the cut. So now y'all see how difficult it was to come up with 10.
I get it.
Yeah,
right.
That was
right.
hard.
People got to think we didn't just throw stuff against the wall. We literally sat down, put together our list and was like, all right, we know we got these 9, but this one here, this last one, what are we going to do?
And y'all made this out of all that shit. Y'all did a damn good job with
this. How many albums did we talk about, Q? Probably about 30?
At least.
Ooh. Yeah. We talked about 30 albums.
It was a stacked, like I said, it was a
stacked year in music, man. So speaking of music, June is Black Music Month. For those that don't know, all right, it is an actual thing, y'all. It's signed into law by Congress in the year 2000, but it was officially began in 1979 by President Jimmy Carter, but officially became Black Music Month in 2000 after Diana Williams, Kenneth Gamble, and Ed Wright successfully campaigned for it to be official. So I challenge you, if you are a fan of Black music, which in all actuality is all music, all right, I challenge you to do the knowledge, as they used to say back in the day. Read a book on your favorite Black artists. Watch a documentary. And speaking of documentaries, the Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary drops tonight. HBO Max at 9:00.
Yes, tonight.
Yeah. Watch you listen to some music podcasts. Do your homework,
like this one,
y'all. Yeah, listen to Saturday Sit Down. Listen to the R&B Reps.
Because you will be surprised. You will be surprised at just how much Black music has influenced all of music. Not just here in the United States, but across the world. Even to this day, when you got certain groups of people who want to take our songs and remix them for themselves, and they call it something pop. Don't get me started on that.
Oh God, I'm ready.
Don't get me started. I'm trying to say, don't get me started on that.
But no, but for real, man.
And this is another reason why certain people dislike Jimmy Carter, because he decided he wanted to recognize Black music in 1979. And if you go back to one of our shows, you know what happened in 1979.
The Disco Sucks movement.
Come on.
The same year.
Alise was born.
Yeah, the same year that Jimmy Carter recognized Black Music Month is when
that whole disco
sucks.
Like,
and we talked about that on our episode with you last year, JR.
Yes, we did.
And we went in.
We went. Y'all boys went in. I just sat back like this. I just did like this for 15 minutes and let y'all go. Do y'all thing. All right, but I just challenge y'all, man. Like, do the knowledge, find out the truth, learn the contributions of Black artists and what they've done to not only shape our culture, but the culture around the world, right? And also, let me say this: there are a lot of music platforms out there, but a lot of folks just say stuff just to say stuff, and ain't out there telling the truth. Okay, so don't listen to everything. Okay, make sure when you watching that you actually fact checking some of these folks, because some people say things for lack of a better word, shits and giggles and likes and shares. So
like some people that talked about Michael Jackson, and I'm just gonna leave that.
Oh, we ate them up, didn't we?
Yeah, tore them up. Yeah, he deserved every single one of them hits.
Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Or another one that want to talk about certain artists not being Yacht Soul.
Oh yeah. We went on our rant about that. That clip,
and I loved it.
Yeah. Talk about Sade and Yacht Soul. Get out of here, man. Or in memoriam, we're gonna recognize some folks that we have lost in the industry over the last several weeks. We've lost some heavy hitters, y'all. Sonny Rollins.
Yes.
Foster Silvers of the Silvers family. We lost him. We lost Rob Bass. One of the I would say well-known rap records of all time. It Takes Two.
Oh yeah.
And then lastly, we lost our South Carolina boy, Mr. Peebo Bryson.
Wait a minute, we lost one more.
One more. Am I missing one?
We're missing one. He's from the Commodores.
Ronald LaPrade.
Ronald LaPrade.
The bassist. Who co-wrote Zoom. Yep. So we lost some heavy hitters.
Oh, and Clarence Carter too.
Clarence Carter. Yeah, we got to talk about Clarence now.
Yeah, Q loves some juke joint.
They were this South Carolina boy. Yeah,
that's another South Carolina boy. Yeah, man.
I know.
No, Clarence is from Alabama.
From Alabama? I'm a Carolina boy. Listen, I remember hearing this song probably when I was 5 or 6 years old, man. My grandmother had that tape, man. Them juke joint music, man.
What?
So I first heard Clarence Carter when I was about 8. I was like 8, 9 years old. My neighbor across the street, she was the neighborhood candy lady, and she was having a cookout. Everybody was drinking, dancing, partying, laughing. The grill was going, and Lil Me was just in the backyard playing basketball. And all I heard, was "When I Make Love." I don't just make love, and I was like, "What is this?" And I heard some old people talking about, "I be stroking." And I'll be like, "What is this? Like what?" Why? And then we get to the east. Fast forward to the part where Clarence was like,
I love this.
Like I can tell when she gets satisfied.
Just know that was not a major label release, y'all.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it was not. But fun fact about Clarence Carter is he was able to get the state of Alabama in 1960 to pay for him to go to the Alabama School of the Blind.
Oh wow.
That's where he went to high school. Yes.
Okay.
And he also graduated from Alabama A&M.
That's dope.
And I think it's like music education, I believe.
Yeah.
And he was going to teach, and he taught school. He was teaching, I believe he was teaching school before he got into the studio. But just think about that. 1960 Alabama paid for
blind
black kid.
Yeah.
Or allowed a blind black kid to go to one of their schools.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Talk about impact.
Exactly.
History.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this is your final reminder. Please make sure you subscribe, follow, like, and share the Saturday Sit Down on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. If you are watching this video right now, please hit that thumbs up on there. All right, because that helps us get more engagement. So help us out. Cost you nothing. You might learn something. Q, tell the folks what we're talking about, because we coming back. We'll be back on Saturday. We'll be back. That's on right. Saturday.
So this month, because it's Black Music Month, we've decided we're gonna give y'all not one, but 2 episodes of the Saturday Sit Down. And part 2, or the next episode of the Saturday Sit Down, will feature the top 10 hip hop albums of the year 1996.
Oh God!
Oh, you thought we was done? You thought we was done?
No, we ain't finished yet, y'all.
No. We're not done. We giving y'all the top 10 hip hop albums of the year 1996. We will be. It's going down next Saturday, the 13th, 6 p.m. live right here on YouTube. So make sure you jump. Tell your people, set your calendar, and we are also bringing on a special guest.
Yep, bringing on another guest.
We are bringing on another special guest, but we ain't gonna tell y'all now. Well,
too late.
You know, it's gonna be Bill from In This Corner podcast. See, I was trying to make it a surprise, man, but
my bad. That's my fault.
I was trying to do a surprise, but yes, we're gonna have Bill from In This Corner podcast. He's gonna sit down with us to go over these top 10 hip hop albums in 1996. And again, we had a hell of a time putting this list together, so it's gonna be some surprises. Yeah. Don't be mad. There's something off that you might like.
Ooh, me and JR love us some Bill. That's
gonna be discussion for the agent.
We really do.
Right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. So, all right. So before we go, JR, Alise, thank y'all for being with us this evening, man. We appreciate it. We got your calendar invite. So me and Q gonna talk after we done.
Oh yes. Well, I guess y'all gonna come on and do 112, I guess.
Nah, it don't have to be 112.
You know,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I really, really want to talk about that album. That's on my list, JR, albums I want to talk about.
That was on your list.
Oh, really?
Let's do it then.
It's on our list.
All right, well, that's it then. That's what we're going to do.
We're going to do 112 with y'all.
We just got to set the date. That's all.
Yep, we're going to set the date. We're going to get it on the calendar. We're going to record with our favorite
cousins. We in it, of course.
Yeah, let's do it. Not too much on Slim, though.
I'm gonna act like he don't exist.
That ain't never gonna change.
Oh, man, but no, we truly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all been so great to us since we've had an opportunity to get, and we're thankful we get an opportunity to know y'all. Hell, we talk to y'all every day. We got a little group chat going.
We got our group, yes.
Yeah, we got a group chat going, man. We talk to y'all every day. We be cutting up in there, man.
Oh Lord, y'all are some characters. I be wanting to get out.
Nah, that ain't me. That's Timogen. Don't put that on me.
I'm about to say. He's chiming every now and then.
Temperature is definitely the ringleader.
Yeah,
I
Temperature
agree.
the ringleader. Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Me and him and our reenactments of the Jennifer Hudson show.
Actually, no. It's no.
What? It's me.
No, not the ringleader, but you are a menace. I would like
man,
to.
You are. Yeah,
all I do is add fuel. That's all I do. I be
right.
gassing. I be gassing
That's what
people
it
up,
is.
man.
You
That's
got
my
fuel.
problem.
It's like everybody already know I'm ridiculous, but
Yeah.
you like the sleeper cell, like ridiculous. Be like,
I have to come in every now and then to act the fool.
I be
man.
like,
life too short to be so dang serious all the time.
I tell you,
man.
especially
yeah,
nowadays.
you need it.
What
Need
you
that
talking
levity.
about? But yeah, we appreciate y'all. Anything y'all want to say in closing?
Listen, just follow us to the R&B Reps on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that, man. And we thank y'all. Y'all have been killing it. I'm telling y'all, on Saturday when I don't go nowhere, I'll be right in front of my TV with this and just listening to y'all bugging out for real. So please, y'all, keep doing what you're doing. Y'all out here doing it, and y'all dope. So, and we are so thankful for y'all for having us on y'all show.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it, man. It's an honor. It's an honor, man. So with that being said, I am T Harris at When the Needle Drops.
And I'm QG at Nerdy Lil Bubba.
All right. And if you missed the full live episode, you can catch it on YouTube at the Saturday Sit Down. Also be looking for clips of tonight's show, but be ready to join us again Saturday. 6 p.m. We're going to talk Class of 96, the hip hop edition. Y'all be blessed. Have a good evening.